All right, so I think we're actually live, and yes, I did set it for 8 o'clock, and I thought I'd set it for 8:30. So, yep, I'm late again. I'm Justin, by the way, and this handsome gentleman is Seth from the
What's
Men's.
up?
Seth, you got to drop a link so they can find your channel.
I'm in the process.
But yeah, so we're just here to kind of do a little finale chat before it comes on, and I don't know about you, Seth, but it's a sad, sad day for more than just one reason. It's not only sad because The Walking Dead's coming to an end, but if you pay attention behind Seth, you're going to notice he's got his lights set to two particular colors because, it's a sad, sad, sad day. Everybody's favorite Power Ranger, well, my favorite Power Ranger,
Mine too.
has passed away, and sad, sad day. Seth, actually, you're the one I think that sent me the news this morning.
Yeah, I got it this morning and just floored.
Such a it was already a sad day when I got up because I was like, this is it, it's the last day of The Walking Dead. And then you sent me that link and I was like, what else is going to go wrong today?
I had a handful of cookies and my mom was like, "Gosh, how many cookies you gonna eat?" I was like, "Shut up, Mom. I'm eating my emotions."
I'm grieving, Mom.
Yeah.
Jeez. But yes, so definitely thoughts and prayers out to his family, friends, and fans. He was a hero to a lot of people, myself included, and just, man, too young. But so, Seth, as we get into the last episode, man, what are you thinking? What are your expectations of this final episode?
Well, my thoughts is we have had some pretty thick story so far. There's been a lot of really good and dramatic uh world building, and it's all down to one episode.
It really, man. And that did you plan that? Did you type that?
No.
That was very well said, very well spoken.
Oh, well,
Like,
thank you.
good job. Yeah, it's a lot. This show has built such a huge world with so many characters and so many plot points, and we're finally down to the last episode. I think everybody's wondering if Rick is going to come back.
Oh, I hope.
And yeah, hold on. I've got my 3-year-old sitting over here, and she wanted to come downstairs, and I didn't want to be a terrible father and be like, "You can never come downstairs." So I decided to let her come, which was a mistake because she's kicking my desk. So if you see things moving, it's not an earthquake. I can't talk. Matt is going to be joining us. He's traveling. He's actually having dinner right now, and then he's going to the hotel where he's going to watch the episode because they got to fly back here tomorrow. But Matt will be joining us for the after show live stream, and there is a possibility I might have another special guest. So we'll just have to wait and see if it happens. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. No guarantees.
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
I'm telling you. And Carol, we're talking about Jason David Frank, who played Tommy in the Power Rangers. He passed away, I think, yesterday, wasn't it?
According to Google, it was this morning.
This morning,
the 20th. So,
gosh, man, that's just terrible. Lance says, Justin, since you and me are both into alcohol, I gotta say it like that. I say I'm into whiskey. Since I too love alcohol. I gotta ask, since it's the holidays, do you like eggnog? It depends on who makes it. I like it.
I love it.
I like it if it's made right. Well, I say made right. I mean, there's good stuff you can buy right out the carton that's delicious. But a lot of times when I go to somebody's house, it's like, it's my homemade recipe.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it's a toss up of if I'm going to enjoy it or not. But
or get food poisoning.
And Eternal Rex says, I'm going to miss the heck out of this show. I am too. We had some people comment on a post that we made on the YouTube community thing. And we're like, with all the spinoffs, it's not really the end, which you're right. It's really not the end, but it's the end of The Walking Dead. Like, this show's brought so many people together. I wouldn't even know Seth if it wasn't for this show. Seth, there's so many great listeners. I can still go down the list and name. Even some of them I don't see commenting anymore. That used to be a big part of our lives. It's all because of this show. I mean, it's more than a show for a lot of people. It's just I have so many good memories, man. I'm sure you do too, Seth, of like Sunday nights being at my parents' house and like we ate dinner and at 9:00 everybody had to shut up because The Walking Dead's coming on.
That's what we did.
A good family tradition. It really is amazing that a show can bring people together. All I'm going to say is they better make me cry tonight. I don't cry very often. And if one thing is going to make me cry, it's the end of like a favorite show. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the end of Lost, it kind of hit me. You know what I'm saying? So this one better get me too. And actually, real quick, a word from Ellie, just because she's been sitting there being pretty good. Ellie, would you like to say something? Yeah. All right, say something to your mic. And then we got to go back to talking about The Walking Dead.
Turn music on.
What?
Music on.
You want to hear some music?
Yeah.
She loves the music in the headphones. But you know what, Seth? We had a guy, somebody, well, not a guy. I don't know if it's a guy or gal, but somebody commented. Jesse and I did a retro review, and I was using some of my favorite new sound effects. And they
so good.
They said that they made them very uncomfortable, and they were going to quit listening to the podcast if we.
Well, they weren't a fan.
It makes me kind of hesitant to use them. Hold on, baby. Sit back. Hold on. Remember what I told you. Gotta shh.
Well, for one unsub, we'll gain 5 more subs.
I hope.
Can't please everybody.
And see, this is why I stay away from like anything, man. If I see like on TikTok, if it's not something I instantly recognize, I flip. Facebook, anything like that. I hate spoilers. I hate them. I don't mind speculation, but I hate spoilers. So like, I hate when that happens, dude. I've had that happen to me numerous times on different shows, and it sucks. A buttery nipple would be good now. Butterscotch, schnapps, Bailey's Irish cream, and coffee liquor. I'll have to try that. I do like alcohol. Kate Domingo. Hey, haven't seen Kate in the comment section in a while. It's good to see you. I got to play the sound effect now.
So good and tasty.
And don't forget, anytime someone sends a super chat, you will get a sound effect. Let's see. Oh, I love getting ones like this. I love it. Hey, I don't say much. I've been watching you guys since about season 9 of The Walking Dead, and I always love hearing your opinions after the episodes. Thank you. That I love getting those comments, and through the years, we've gotten like random people to pop up and be like, "Hey, I've been listening for a long time. I just don't normally comment." Yada, yada, yada. And it's always cool to see someone, because we're a pretty tight-knit little community here of Walking Dead fans here on the podcast and our listeners. Like, we pretty much have gotten to the point where on Sunday nights, I know who's going to be in the chat. Like, I know, so it's like I know y'all. So it's always nice meeting new people. White Russians are the... Yep. They're good, but milk and alcohol for me, I'm just always scared to mix too much of those two together in my belly. But Seth, big question I think on everyone's mind. Do you think Rick's going to come back?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what would be cool? And I have zero knowledge, so this is not like a spoiler. I hope not. I hope I'm not spoiling anything, because I'm just guessing. I would love to see them be in a tight spot, and then the end of the show is like him stepping out, but you don't really get to see him.
Right. It's like,
y'all need a hand.
You hear, or like if Judith's got the revolver and he kind of steps up beside her and takes it out of her hand.
Yeah.
Pulls the hammer back. You'd be like, it's Rick. Or it might have just actually been a stand-in for Rick because they couldn't get Andrew Lincoln on set, but still, it's Rick.
So they got a red carpet event going on right now, and I'm pretty sure, I can't tell because I'm used to seeing everybody in rags, not like fancy dressed.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Lenny James is there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish they would have brought him back to the main Walking. Not that he doesn't. He can fit anywhere, but I feel like Fear the Walking Dead is a waste for an actor that good and a character that good. If I saw what I think I saw, it's a Walking Dead world-shattering death. World shattering. The only person on there I could think of right now that would be world shattering would be like Daryl. But Daryl got his own spinoff, unless it's just, I'm telling you, I think they are happening. I do, but I've always said, and I've said it a bunch, how when they ended the comic run and they gave no indication that the comic was about to be wrapped up, they just, and if you read comics, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't read comics, at the end of a lot of comics, they'll have like the next couple of months covers for you to see, like previews basically. And then, of course, you speculate, well, why has Negan got his hand on Rick's shoulder and the next month's issue and stuff like that. And they did that for the next to last issue, made up a bunch of fake covers and put them on there. So like we, the readers, it looked like everything was business as usual. And then the next issue was the end of the comic series. So it's been speculation that none of these shows are happening, and that it was all just like the comics did to throw you off, which I certainly think AMC wants to milk this cow as long as it'll keep producing. But that's still, Liquor Beaver in the comments, long-time listener and good friend of the podcast. So glad to see you here, man. And I know I can't believe it's coming to a close. It is kind of surreal. I was having dinner with my parents tonight, and we didn't, we won't watch it. It was for my sister's birthday, but it just so nostalgic. I was like, hold it together.
Oh, wow. Look up to Sam Meikle. It's 1:30 in the morning, and he's got, it's a school night, and he's watching The Walking Dead.
Oh, man.
It's 1:30 in the morning in Scotland, and he's up watching Walking Dead. That dude, he has priorities in line.
I'm going to tell you, you are my kind of people. Let's see. It may have been them messing around behind the scenes, but it connects directly to a scene a couple of episodes ago.
Oof.
Oh. A scene a couple of episodes ago. Are you live streaming the episodes? If not, anyone got a link? 1:30 here too. Oh man, no, we don't have, we don't do that, but
it'll shut us down.
Yep, big time. Yeah, we were at Nerd Dungeon. We were talking about that earlier, man. Just so sad. Just childhood hero, man. I mean, he was always the most baddest mamma jamma of the Power Rangers to me. Like he went away and he came back. I just got so many memories of that as a kid. And
he's the only one that could build their own team of 6 Rangers.
Yep. And I loved when he was a bad guy too, man. He played such a good bad guy. I'll never forget, and we'll get back to The Walking Dead, but I'll never forget how tense it was, that episode where he has Jason like trapped, and it's like real foggy in this little thing, and he's walking around in the fog, stabbing the ground, trying to stab Jason, trying to find him. And man, when you're like 6, that is intense. You're like, he's gonna kill Jason. Let's see who we got here. David One Buzz. Hello, it's been a while since I've been here. I don't know if you guys can remember me or not, but you guys are cool. How are you feeling about the Last of Us series starting in January? I'm pretty stoked for it because Pedro Pascal's like, I'm still not sure about the casting of Ellie. We'll have to see. She was Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones, and she is an awesome actress. I won't take nothing from her, but Pedro Pascal's got the accent down pat. Like the previews look really good.
I don't really care for Pedro.
Baby, stay right there for a second. We're almost done. I got a whiny, needs a nap 3-year-old, you guys. Just bear with me.
I feel you.
Let's see. I have Xfinity and AMC Plus, and neither works to watch the pre-show. Goes to show you can have everything in the world, still feel like you have nothing. Yep, absolutely. Hey, baby, don't kick my desk, okay?
I learned karate from that dude too. 20 years of watching Power Rangers will teach you how to.
Oh yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah. We all wanted to be a Power Ranger at one point in our lives. Let's see. What time is it airing, lads? About 23 minutes from now. 23 minutes.
Yeah, 23. My math's off.
Mine usually is. Is it the expectation that Rick comes back this episode or post credit? I honestly feel like if he comes back, it'll be post credit, but not sure. Okay, baby, hold on. Calling in back up.
Oh, dude, his Kate Domingo's nephew went to his school here, and man, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I got him to autograph my Dragon Zord. It was super
no
cool.
kidding. I love the
Yeah, I
picture
got a
you
picture
had
with
with the White Ranger t-shirt.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were legit wearing a White Ranger costume, and then I was like, "Oh man, that's
No.
about as rad as a tuxedo t-shirt." But no, yeah, back to that question. I would expect probably post credit. I could be wrong, but I just feel like if they didn't originally shoot it with Rick in the end, and they were like, we got to reshoot something, I feel like it would be like a post credit would be easier on production than having to go back and redo entire. Mama's coming to get you.
Hey, man, Nerd Dungeon. At least you get to watch it on something. Because I would die if I couldn't watch it at all. I'd have to go to a friend's house.
Yeah, if I was not able to watch it, I would lose my mind. Don't worry, I got the camera so they can't see you. I knew you were being hesitant. My fiance doesn't want to be on the camera.
Mine does the same thing. I always have to cut the camera off.
Yep. See it like that's the thing about kids, right? Like, so I'm going downstairs and she's like, she gets up and runs over and she's like, I'm gonna come with you. And you're like, I would love to let you come with me, but I'm doing a live stream. I'm like, you know what? She's usually well behaved. And we'll sit her there, and within 5 minutes, she's kicking my desk to know how bored she is. Let's see. Let's hope we get to see Lance as a walker. I feel like we are, man, because they didn't put anything in his head. I feel like he is going to come stumbling across the screen at some point.
Dude, they got Beth. The girl that played Beth on the red carpet.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think they're gonna do some kind of flashback. I think they're gonna do some kind of flashback. I mean, they might just be bringing back the alumni because it's the last episode,
yeah.
But I really think that they're gonna have some kind of if there's a world-shattering death. And it's like, let's say Daryl, which I don't know how that works with the spinoff show, but if Daryl dies, for him to look up, I'm going to tell you that right there will choke me up. I love shows where somebody's had this long, long journey and they are dying and they finally get to rest and they see all the people that died before them, waiting on them. Oh, if that happens, I'm going to get all choked up. Not sure where to go, seeing a bunch of reaction video streams.
Well, nobody's been able to watch it yet because AMC didn't put it out early or anything. A lot of people are mad about AMC Plus.
And that's the thing, though. I feel like that means there's got to be something pretty big there that they do not want people spoiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be. What was it recently? Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home. The way they were just so adamant about please don't spoil and not. I feel it's almost like that. They've got something big, like Rick coming back, or going to show a bunch of characters from the past, and that's why they didn't. I'm trying to think of world-shattering death. Carol would be sad, but I don't know.
Didn't Carol then get away from the? She's not going to do the spinoff with Daryl, right?
Yeah, it was going to be like the Carol and Daryl spinoff show. They were going to be in Paris.
And now it's not.
And now it wasn't anything bad. I think she just wants to take a break or something. And I think Angela Kang or someone had said, if she wants to come back, we're very open to it, which to me says that she's not going to die. Let's see. Fair point on your comment on The Last of Us. Love you guys' opinion. I love The Walking Dead. Well, it seems very much of a doubt, but I have always wanted to know what is happening with Heath. I know, poor Heath, man. And what's bad is he disappeared and they didn't even reference him again. At no point is anybody what happened to Heath?
Girl.
Oh,
Michael Rooker's on the red carpet.
What is this on AMC right now?
Yeah, it's on AMC right now.
Oh man.
Chris Hardwick Hardwick or whatever his name is. He's doing interviews. Yeah, Michael Rooker's there. The girl that plays Judith, Daryl, and Emily Kinney.
I'm going to take a picture. He's got a good point. Lance said, we've got a ton of people tonight. You can make a joke when Matt comes and say that there are so many people because he isn't here.
Yeah.
It's gotten on, like right now it's at like 76. You know, it's
Dude, it's
gotten
high. Ace. Yes, dude. Y'all make sure to hit that like button.
Yeah, please hit the like button.
Let me drop. Let's see.
He said, "Oh my God, Merle is there." You know what your reaction is when Merle walks up.
So good.
Dude, I love Michael Rooker. I would love to meet that dude.
Oh yeah, Michael Rooker's awesome. Let's see. Seth Lance asks, is John Bernthal there?
I haven't seen him.
I loved his cameo in Rick's departure episode, man. Like Herschel's also. Herschel is, I really liked all of them. And some people, like with Sasha, it's very interesting to note that like Sasha's part, when people were like, why did Sasha come back? Yada, yada, yada. But like that was originally, they wrote that with Glenn in mind, hoping that, he would come back and do it, but he didn't. But like, man, I love the Shane and him interaction, because we've said that on the podcast forever, that like, love or hate Shane, you can thank Shane for why Rick finally took that step over to the savage side to be what he needed to be to get through the apocalypse. And it was just, it was awesome. Merle is doing heroin on the red carpet. What?
They've got all kinds of people. They've got a Zoom call set up, and it looks like maybe like a whole bunch of people.
Well, somebody asked about David Morrissey as the governor. Is he there? I definitely would think he would be an alumni you'd want to bring back.
Yeah. They got some walkers walking around there on the red carpet.
I bet that would be so cool, man. I hate I not financially. I just hate this podcast never got no bigger than it was. I wish we were like at that point of being a channel reviewing it that like they would have invited us out to the red carpet for it. Oh my God. I'd have been,
you know how dope that would have been?
I'd have been nerding out, man. That would be
let's go
to. Let's see. Is the episode out now? It's not. You can't watch it. Now, I guess it'll be available AMC Plus at 9:00, right?
Yeah.
So you got to wait until 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going by U.S. time for some of you that are not in the States. I'm not sure exactly what time you'll be able to watch it. Let's see. Shane was a good guy. Rick definitely was the bad apple in that love triangle. Poor Rick didn't do anything. Like, sorry, I woke up from my coma, I guess. I'd love to meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He seems like a character. It's 1:45 in Ireland right now. That's cool. Hey, I feel like a lot of white people are like, I'm Irish, which is a good chance you are. But like we did like a family tree thing a while back, and I found that like a lot of my grandpa's side of the family are like straight from Ireland. So that was pretty cool. Lori was the bad apple.
Yeah.
I honestly, man, I don't hate Lori the way that people hate Lori. I hated her reaction to finding out that Rick killed Shane. I thought that was a stupid reaction when you just like literally 2 episodes ago were like, we got to do something about him. But with that said, I didn't hate Lori. Like, I couldn't stand Andrea. I didn't really hate Lori as much as a lot of people hated Lori. I just felt like it was a crappy situation. To date, 8 years ago, I got up to date with The Walking Dead way back in season 5 days. I was in 11th grade at the time. So surreal. This is the finale. Part of me doesn't want it to end.
Right.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, Ace, season 5 I picked up watching live. Up until then, I really didn't have any interest in the show. So, yeah, I remember season 5.
That was me with Game of Thrones. I picked up Game of Thrones in like season 4 or so. And like up to that point, everybody's like, you got to watch it. And I wasn't into it, just didn't really care to watch it. And then just one day was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. And then got hooked on it. But The Walking Dead, I can say, talking about memories, I've got a good friend named Brian. He's in the Marine Corps, and we really don't get to talk much anymore because being in the Marine Corps, he's always, he's like a little brother to me, but he's always in this country or that country or off here, off there. He's a lifer in the Marines. Like he's going to retire from it. But like I'll never forget before he went to the Marines, Halloween 2010. He and I were big fans of Resident Evil and zombie movies. We loved them, and they had a zombie show coming out called The Walking Dead. And I was like, I think that's based off of a comic. So then I went and got the comics and read them. And I remember being at his mom's house watching it. Oh man, what are you giggling at?
Comments.
The comments are going so fast.
They are rocking and rolling.
I kind of get a little tired of Daryl at times, but also love to meet Norman Reedus. Oh, he seems like a cool dude in real life, man. Seems very humble. Do y'all think Rick's going to come back? We hope so. I'll say that. I don't know what.
I really hope you're the real Ice Cube. That'd be cool.
That would be so dope. I hope Rick comes back. We do too.
Yeah.
Will we have access to the final season on Netflix? I'm sure they'll like September.
Eventually.
Usually. Yeah. Lori is kind of a MILF. She's a pretty lady. I have AMC Plus, but it says The Walking Dead isn't available in Australia. Let's see. New here. If you have Prime and Max Plus, I will be able to watch it here in a bit. That's awesome. Is it 9 o'clock U.S. the nearest hour? Yes.
It's 12 minutes.
Nerd Dungeon. I just saw the video again. Still hard to tell if they're messing around or if it's a rehearsal.
Oh.
Are you going to be covering the spinoffs? Yes, Jake from State Farm. We will absolutely be covering the spinoffs the exact same way we're doing it now. When the spinoffs come out, we'll be doing live streams after the episodes and all of that good stuff. Yep. Picked up the show from season 6 here. I mean, you know what? Thank God for the spinoffs. Like this channel would basically be dead if it wasn't for the spinoffs. Like we have retro reviews and those do all right, but it's the current episodes is where we get the bulk of our listeners. And if it weren't for the spinoffs, I'm really not going to complain about them because if not, this podcast will pretty much be done. If you have Prime and AMC Plus, will I be able to watch it here at an hour? Yeah, AMC Plus is supposed to drop it at 9 o'clock, just like regular TV. I want to see Lauren. She is a very, very attractive lady. Lauren Cohen's gorgeous. Let's see. In your opinion, will we ever get a Walking Dead Lego game version? That would be dope. Yes. Amen. Yeah. Yes, I think this is supposed to be an hour and a half, so we'll be starting at like 10:40.
10:40.
I'm gonna
come back. Come back here. Not to this one. Go to the channel, and you'll see that live stream's already set up and situated. So go there.
Seth is like my my manager because before Seth would get on me and be like, you need to go ahead and set up the link in advance so people will know and build up an audience, which you were right. I set this one up yesterday and this is, this has been a very busy live stream.
71 currently watching. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not. Check out the channel.
Absolutely.
Links in the description.
But Seth keeps on me about that stuff. And, so I've already set up the link for the after show. So this is the pre-show stream, and we're going to come back after the episode to discuss it, probably cry a little bit, comfort each other, hug through the screen, all of those good things.
We got 10 minutes to go time.
10 freaking minutes. Who's going to die? All right, Seth, any death predictions for tonight? Because it's The Walking Dead. Someone is going to die. Who's it going to be?
Oh, man, I've thought about it, and based upon who doesn't have a spinoff, those are the pool that I gathered from. You got people like Rosita, Luke, all of them people from like the Kingdom people that aren't like really there anymore. That girl with the archery, I don't know her name. King Ezekiel. Rosita, I think I already said that. Luke, I don't know, man. And Luke hadn't been around, but for very long. He just kind of came back out of nowhere. So
I've been asking for several seasons now. Where's Luke? When's Luke coming back? Oh, did we just get a super chat? Beaver has just sent a super chat. You know what? I'm gonna give you the whole. Well, I'm gonna give you the song.
Oh God, it's so good. Oh God, it's so tasty. Oh God, it's so good. Oh God,
is Walking Dead on right now?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Beavers. That is awesome, man. Those super chats help way more than y'all know because podcasting equipment is not cheap. If you want good stuff, who do you see? Tell us, Seth.
Judith is in a hospital with glass windows, and she's shutting doors on zombies. She's hurt.
Judith better not die.
Daryl's laying on the ground like out.
Wait, is this like a sneak peek?
It's got to be a sneak peek or something. But yeah, dude, it's wild.
What we should have done is I should have been like, live at the Walking Dead red carpet premiere, we've got Seth. Seth, tell us what's happening. Oh man. God, there's so many comments. This is awesome.
Holy crap.
Everyone hit the like button right now. Yes, Rosita's a goddess. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Rosita just be like,
So good.
let's see. No, Nerd Dungeon, thank you, but no. If it's a possible spoiler, please.
Yeah, no. You can
please
bring it
don't.
back after. Bring it back after.
Afterwards, if it did or didn't happen, let us know, but just not before. I love to
Right.
go into things with like a fresh perspective and no expectations, except for expecting Rick to come back.
Speaking of going into things, we might have to leave this conversation for after because it's getting real close.
It is getting real close. So what we're going to do is this stream is going to be wrapping up now, but we will be back right after the episode. I'm literally I'm going to already have the stream pulled up on my computer. So I'm going to come straight downstairs, hit, get them in, hit go live. So as soon as the episode ends, come right back to our channel and we'll be live. But until then, enjoy the show. And we'll see you soon. I'm Justin.
I'm Seth.
And we're the Podcasting Dead. We'll be back.